Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hey, this is Oprah Winfrey, and whenever I want to raise my consciousness about the planetary alignments, I make sure I tune into the one and only Lunar Lounge Podcast show with Israel live every Wednesday.
The Lunar Lounge Podcast show with Israel is the greatest astrology podcast in the world.
Hey, it's your girl Taylor Swift, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday with Israel.
Hey, this is 50 Cent, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday.
Hey, it's your girl Lady Gaga, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, it's your girl Rihanna, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday.
What's up, cuz? This is your boy Snoop Dogg, and I make it a weekly habit to tune into the Lunar Lounge live podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Leonardo DiCaprio, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, it's your boy Will Smith, and if you don't want me to come up there and slap you, make sure you tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday.
Hey, this is Jim Carrey, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
If you haven't heard Israel on the Lunar Lounge Podcast show, you do not know what you are missing.
Hey, it's your girl Jennifer Lopez, and my favorite day of the week is on a Wednesday when I get to chill and listen to Israel live on the Lunar Lounge Podcast show.
The only thing better than my music is the Lunar Lounge Podcast show, which is live every Wednesday.
Hey, it's your sexy Sagittarius, Nicki Minaj, and I make it a must by tuning into the Lunar Lounge live podcast show with Israel every Wednesday.
The only other podcast show that can rival the Joe Rogan show is the Lunar Lounge Podcast show, which takes place live every Wednesday with Israel.
Hey, it's your girl Beyonce, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday.
Hey, this is Tom Cruise, and I always make sure to tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Nicolas Cage, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the cosmos, so I tune in to the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Denzel Washington, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
This is your favorite president, Donald Trump.
Hey, how you doing, my people? Welcome to the one and only Lunar Lounge show with myself, Israel Ajose. How you doing? I hope you are all good. You can't even see my name there. Why is my name there? Why did it just say Lunar Lounge Podcast show? Well, I don't know. You know who I am. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast show. It's a show which aims to enlighten, inform, educate, with a slight bit of humor about the cosmos and its relationship with us as human beings. What is above reflected below, as above so below. You know all the terminology. If you don't, well, now you do. It's a show which is more centered around astrology, cosmology, mythology, psychology, that and more. All the esoteric cards. Tarot. Speaking of tarot, we're going to have tarot card of the week. That's towards the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. Competition time. Do we have a winner? Well, we will be finding out. I am live. This show is always live. However, it is available on all podcast platforms. Many of you do listen to the recording. I want to give a shout out to all of you guys who download the show, listen to the show. Getting high downloads. It's getting more and more popular. It is what it is. We're going to be having a few sponsors on board very soon as well. But yeah, it's available on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, you name it. You can find the Lunar Lounge podcast there. It's a weekly podcast. Although sometimes there will be some little special, here and there, but I always tend to inform you all about that. It's a weekly live podcast show. Every Wednesday, 12:30. That's why you're here, if you are here. And I am live. It does go out live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Shout out to Mason. How you doing? Adashell Alchemy is also in the building. Who is this? Adolar. Is it Adolar? How do I pronounce it? Shay 60. Is that meant to say sexy? Shay 66 is in the building. Is it 66 or is it sexy? Probably a combination of them both. Shout out to Adashell. Faye's in the building. How are you doing? Shout out to Coco Brown. How you doing? Yvette's also in the building as well. I'm sure people will be taking their time coming in little by little. I've got to sort out this background. I want to sort of like be in this cosmos, this background cosmos that I've got going on here. It's all good. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. What is the weather like where you are? Well, guess what? Not too long ago, I came in pissing down with rain. Yeah, my hair's all wet. Although it's coming from the gym, but nevertheless, it's pissing down with rain. I don't know if it's still raining. Probably is. Is it raining where you are? It's nice and grey and dull in London. Yeah, but that's the weather which we expect. What else would you be expecting, right? It is what it is. It's that time of the year. I'm going away, actually. Was it next week or week after? But I'm going to see. I'm going to be in Lisbon. Let's see. Are they going to have the same kind of weather? Who knows? Either way, I'm coming back to London, UK, aren't I? So what does it matter? Shout outs to Angela. Welcome. Tiffany's in the building, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. So what is the news? What has been happening? Listen, shout outs, our thoughts, prayers, positive energy go out to those people in the Caribbean islands. Good to see you as well, Shayi. Positive affirmations and thoughts and prayers for those people also in the West Indies, particularly. Well, is it me, or is it just because out of the Caribbean islands, Jamaica is the most popular? But I suspect that all of the Caribbean islands are being affected in some way, shape, or form. I would suspect, but I'm getting a lot of Jamaica, and of course they are the most popular Caribbean island, but nevertheless, they would be, wouldn't they? It's a Leo country. What do you expect? A country born under Leo's got to be in the limelight in some way, shape, or form, right? But yeah, I think that's. But yeah, I'm just wondering: is anybody here from any of the other Caribbean islands apart from Jamaica? And what's the news update? Because Jamaica seems to be, or is it just the fact that it is Jamaica that's being hit the hardest? However, shout outs, prayers, thoughts, positive energy being sent over to those people in the Caribbean. Shout out to Pretty. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Hope you're good. How's your husband, family? Well, I think I know how they are, but still, always good to ask. Welcome to the show. So yeah, what's the news? So again, Caribbean's been hit, but and they are in hurricane territory, aren't they? There are certain places in America as well that's quite, they get hit a lot. Florida, I know, gets hit a lot. Places like that, they often get hit a lot. Cape Verde, interesting, where I was earlier, I was there this year. Also as well, that's where the hurricanes, that's where they start. It picks up from there. That's the region of where it all starts and comes off and builds up all across the Atlantic. And yeah, it's quite remarkable, really, when you think about it. But yeah, I'm just speechless. I'm just hoping, what else has been in the news? Coco Brown is saying that I passed through Jamaica, so they probably why it got hit the hardest. And what, did the eye not pass any of the other Caribbean islands? I just need to just check on that. But I mean, of course, don't get me wrong, Jamaica's going to get, if you want to say top news, for sure. But it's really just also Cuba as well. Cuba's been hit quite a bit. Yes. So Cuba, Jamaica, these seems to be the top ones. I wonder. I don't know if Uranus is doing it. I haven't had a chance to maybe look at their charts or the country's charts. Maybe Uranus is doing something. Maybe. Neptune has just moved back again into Pisces. Neptune's at that last degree. I'm going to be bringing up the chart for the moment anyway. We're going to be looking at where the planetary activity is. But Neptune has just gone back into Pisces. Could that be something to do with it? Again, the last degree, 29 degrees, anaretic degree. There could be some calls for concern, perhaps, who knows? I also heard this morning, could you believe, Israel, hold on a minute, Mr. Donald Trump, are you in the building by any chance? Is Mr. Donald Trump in the building? The reason why I say that, Donald Trump, where are you?
Greatest president that God ever created.
Yeah, I know you're the greatest president, but where are you? I mean, didn't you just, isn't there a ceasefire? I'm hearing Israeli strikes Gaza and kills about over 100 people because Hamas has been accused of such a... What the heck is going on? It's not even been, how long has it been? A week? At best, if that. Oh, bloody hell. Trump, you need to get back in there, mate. You need to get back in there because it's all going to start kicking off now. That's been top of the news. It was quite interesting because I was at class yesterday. A little bit of that topic kind of came up. Talking about Venus and, all that. And look at that. Venus is still a morning star, baby. War is still inevitable. It is what it is. Adashel, Jeannie Adashel is saying retrograde Uranus at that. Yeah. Uranus is moving retrograde. I mean, Pluto's gone direct now, but both Neptune and Uranus have going. I mean, he's going to go back into Taurus, I think in the next couple of weeks or so. Uranus, that is. It could well be that these planets, the big ones, the Uranus and Neptune especially, retrograding, going back into previous signs, could be, linked with it. So yeah. Jeannie Adashella say it's giving a very Saturn Neptune at the edge of Pisces and the beginning of Aries, with side order of all ill disruptions, very watery, hot disruptions, square Uranus. Yeah, there is that. Coco Brown is saying, how more times can they attack and still claim to be holding ceasefire? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what the heck's happening. I was when I saw that come up on my phone, I was like, you've got to be joking. Like, really? Didn't even last 2 weeks. Ceasefire my ass. Jeannie Rochelle soon also squared by Mars entering Sag and Mercury. That's going to be coming up soon. We'll be having a look at that. And already there's causing havoc in the signs of its opposition. It seems like there's going to be a build-up here. Tiffany was saying there, a truck carrying monkeys infected with COVID, herpes, and hepatitis C wrecked not far from Memphis, south of us, in the state of Mississippi. Really? I didn't hear about this. A truck carrying monkeys infected with COVID, herpes, and hepatitis C. Sure you got your facts right there, Tiffany? Are we sure that we're not dealing with some conspiracy theory? Who knows? Shout out to Lexi. Welcome to the show. Keep your questions and your comments coming. Geraldine is in the building. Hello, my dear. How you doing? How is life treating you? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Jasmine's in the building. How you doing, Jasmine? Great to have you here. I'll be bringing up the chart for the moment, and we'll be looking at the astrology of the times and seeing where the planets are at, and let's see what's happening here. Yvette saying, how are you surprised? Not even Trump can stop ceasefire. No, of course not. I think everybody with a bit of common sense knows that it's not gonna. But what I would say is that what Trump has done, he's done something huge. He's done something big. It's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of it's a strong beginning of something, of a long-term thing. But no, it's not going to be a ceasefire. Of course not. There's people. Listen, when people are radical, man, they're radical. They're when people are extremists, they're extremists. They don't give a damn, But I mean, let's see what comes out. Yvette is saying, yes, it's true. They were coming from a lab in Tulane University in New Orleans, from my understanding. But it's true. Okay. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying, sounds a bit, full of monkeys infected with COVID, hepatitis B and herpes. Why? But it's possible. Aggressive monkeys. Oh, Michelle is letting me know that they're aggressive monkeys. Well, yeah, I think you'd be aggressive too if you were infected with COVID, hepatitis, and herpes. I think anybody would be aggressive. Be more than aggressive, mate. Julie saying my mother-in-law was watching something about how they starting a lockdown in Manila, in Philippines, due to the deadly influenza virus. Really? Ain't heard about nothing about that. Really? In Manila? The thriller in Manila? Why haven't I got that news then? Haven't heard about that one. I haven't heard about that one, mate. Funny stuff here. But yeah, Trump, you need to get your ass back into Gaza, mate. Start doing some of that. Welcome, LaDonna, to the show. I was over here in the video, but my what's that? Tagalog sucks. Okay. I tell you, some of these texts you guys coming in with. I think we need to. The show is going to be getting a phone line soon. Could you believe? Great to hear you're all good, Geraldine. We're going to be getting a phone line, so you're going to be able to ring in live. How about that? Might do the competition in that way. Who knows? Let's see how it goes. No, but I haven't heard nothing about this this stuff in Manila. I tell you, you got to be careful what you're hearing these days. I tell you. Shout out to Modus. Is it Modus Astrorum? Modus Astrum. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Do forgive me if I am not. Or if I am. Tiffany, I booked an astrology consultation with you yesterday. Yeah. You haven't replied to my email, unless I haven't seen it in the email. But you should have an email. Go check your email. Tiffany's letting me know she booked a consultation with me. Yeah, I had a feeling it was you. I was like, is that? Yeah, but yeah, you should have an email, my dear. Go check it. It is what it is. Shout out to Mary. How you doing? Hello, loungers, as she says. Yeah, the Lunar Lounge. This is where we get the Lunar Lounge. I'm going to be changing up the makeup of this studio. I'm going to be, I'm going to make it loungy. It's going to be like very lunar loungy. Yeah, don't worry, it's coming. We're working on that. Shout out to, is it Seniflu? Is that how you do it? Seniflu? Is that appellation? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. I'll be bringing up the chart any second now. Outer Shell Alchemy. Oh, sorry, Outer Shell. Genie Outer Shell. Sorry, I'm getting you mixed up with that shell. I always do my research. LOL. Yeah, it's always good to do a bit of research. There's a twist though. It looks like it was fake news, which aligns with that Gemini Uranus retrograde doing its thing with my Mercury and Sag, literally giving lies and trickery. Yeah, that sounds a bit more like it. Good day, Mr. Akin. How you doing? Welcome to the show. I have the cutest couch that would look great for the Lunar Lounge. It's purple, velvet. Oh, please, yeah, send it over. How are you going to get that from Memphis, Tennessee to London, UK? Bloody hell, it's going to cost more than a couch. By the time you ship it over, pay tax on it, God knows how much you're going to be paying. But it would be good. It's okay. You can call me Genie. Yeah, I'll call you Genie. Genie in a bottle, man. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's okay. So anyway, keep your comments coming. Let's have a look. Hi there, Sunny Flu. Let's go into the chart and let's see. Yeah. Mr. Akin saying doing great, being quite busy. Yeah, busy is good. Along the lines of mine. Always busy. Yeah, and getting busier. It's coming to that time of the year. I'm not a fan of the end of the year. I know you're not happy, Christmas is coming. For me, it means work. Double, triple work. Oh, velvet, purple. Give royalty vibes. I love it. Yeah, sounds nice. I do like it. I do like it. It is cool stuff. Okay, let's have a look at where the planets are. Let's see what's happening for next month. This month is pretty much practically it's over. Da-da! We got the moon in Aquarius, people. Okay. Well. That says a lot. We got the moon squaring the sun right now. What? Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit of tension in the air, perhaps. Yeah, I bet there is. Mercury's moved into Sagittarius, people. Yeah, Mercury has moved into the sign of Sagittarius. So, we're shooting at the hip, right? This is what Mercury and Sagittarius is really about. And Mercury is opposing Uranus right now, exact. So it's going to get a little bit crazy. It's going to get a little bit volatile. It's going to be a little bit explosive. There's going to be a lot of explosive information, explosive with words. People watch how you talk to people. Yeah? Especially you guys who have Gemini rising, Virgo rising. Yeah, you want to keep an eye on that for sure. No, coolio. We should take that. What else is happening? Venus is, she's coming to square Jupiter now. But she was a little bit lonely there, even though she was in her own sign. She was just toggling along, not making no aspects to nobody. But yeah, okay, she's coming to make a square to Jupiter. We might be living it up a little bit in the next week or so. But we'll have a look at that in a moment. But Mercury's moved into Sag. It's all about bristling with energy. What else is happening here? What other aspects that are happening? Mars is trine Saturn. Mars is trine Saturn and Jupiter. We've got a grand trine. The grand trine in water. And that's been going on for a while and continue 2 goes on for, and will continue to go on for, quite a few days. We'll be looking at that. That looks quite good. I think we'll take that. Great time for healing. Great time for healing, I must say. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice, easy flow of emotions and compassion, and it's great to connect with people on a compassionate, on a love kind of level. Yeah, I'm talking collective love, not necessarily individual love. Although that can be a part of it too. There's not a problem with it. But I'm talking more about a collective, a unified love, a compassion. And maybe some of the catastrophes that we've been hearing about, maybe those things can actually wake up humanity in a way, or wake us up in a way that allows us to plug into that emotional and that need for healing and that need for sharing also as well. So yeah, a lot of water. That grand trine is real powerful, like immensely powerful. Cool stuff. And it's actually quite exact right now. I mean, Mars is trining Saturn exact right now, separating away from the Jupiter, which was yesterday. So it's probably fair to say yesterday, day before yesterday, is where we had the exact grand trine. So yeah. Coolio there. Like I said, we shall take it. We got Halloween this weekend also as well, haven't we? 31st, Halloween. Anybody trick-or-treating? Yeah. Shout out to James, my man. I would say a lot of explosive things. Yeah, with the Mercury Uranus. Yeah, that will be explosive. Explosive conversations, Jeannie says. Yeah, indeed. James says, I'm bored of water though. Give me fire already. Yeah. I wonder what you got rising. Must be a fire sign. Maybe. Shout out to Emmanuel. Welcome to the show. Well, shout out to F9. F9MMY. What kind of names are you guys coming in with? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So, yeah, James says he wants a little bit of fire. Well, Mercury's moved into Sag. That'll give you enough fire. Don't worry about that. Let's see what's happening over the course of the next couple of days. Well, let's see what's happening. So, I mean, we pretty much had a look at this last week, didn't we? Let's go to the 1st of November, which is going to be this Saturday. I cannot believe. No, man. This month went too quick. I'm sorry. It just went too quick. It's like I don't know when it started, when it finished. It just went like that. I mean, they say time flies when you're having fun. I mean, all right, I wasn't having much fun, but it did fly. What's happening here? Anywho, 1st of November, this Saturday. What can we expect? Well, we can expect Venus is coming to perfect that square to Jupiter. So what you may find over this course of this weekend, people, is that you're really be careful not to go to the extreme in terms of pleasure-seeking activities, right? Venus square Jupiter can really enhance the way or our need to want to seek pleasure or pleasure seeking, and we may overdo it. Jupiter always tends to and can overdo things. So too much drinking, too much smoking, too much, whatever it is you do in order to have pleasure. Could be too much sex. Yeah, Venus, Jupiter will definitely produce that kind of. So this weekend's looking a little bit wild. I suppose we can say we could be starting off the month of November with a bit of a bang. Venus, Jupiter looks quite good. I'll take it. What else have we got here on the 1st? Okay, Mercury's going to be separating, still opposing Uranus, but it's separating. It's moving away. Mercury is actually slowing down right now. Did you hear that, people? The planet Mercury is slowing down right about now. You all know what that means, don't you? Yeah? It means retrograde is on the way. Yeah? Retrograde is on the way.
That is correct.
Yeah, thank you very much, Darth Vader. Yeah, we're going to be having a retrograde soon. Well, we'll see it, won't we? In a moment, when I move the clock forward, we'll see which day this retrograde is going to be happening. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned. What's that? Lola. Lola's in the building. Oh, Lola. I haven't seen this name before. Lola Paris. Is it Lola Paris? I'll just call you Lola. Too much there. Lola Parisot, 2046. What's 2046? What's happening in 2046? Is that a special year? Is that when the world is going to end? Let me know, Lola. Lola says, that part went too quick. Yeah, I bet. Yes, it really went fast, says Mary. It did. It did. October went quick. It went too quick for me. Where is the time going? Jeannie's saying, the sun is in Scorpio. Melting the icebergs. Melting the iceberg, sort of speak. Okay. It's exposing everyone's secrets. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that. The energy is very volatile and it brings with it a lot of mutable energy to the mix. Flowing the ruler. Really? Mutable? Scorpio's fixed. Oh, you're talking about from the transition from Scorpio to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is mutable. Yeah, for sure. But a lot of secrets did come out. It was quite interesting. Some of the stuff I was hearing on Instagram and a lot of secret stuff and all these secret affairs being exposed. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, that was definitely Mercury and Mars in Scorpio doing their thing. Mary's saying she better not retrograde. Who are we talking about? Who better not retrograde? Mercury's going retrograde. You mean he better not retrograde? Jeannie's saying water carries information, so expect that melting to result in split information that's been held onto for a long ass time. Yeah, I bet. James saying Libra season flew by. Sad face. It did. It did fly by. It went like, what the heck? It is what it is. Tiffany saying October flew by. Didn't even get to do my Halloween decorations. And we are going out of town to visit my parents and sister tomorrow. So ain't happening this year. Yeah, but it's Halloween's this Friday. Halloween's the 31st. Halloween's not yet. You can still go and get your pumpkin. You can still get dressed up. You can still do your trick or treat. Suppose it's quite good that it will end up this week because it's and then we've got a full moon come. Well, we'll see that in a moment, won't we? We've got a full moon in Taurus coming up. That's going to be a bit of a treat. Over in the UK, we celebrate bonfire night. It's going to be a bit explosive over the course of the next week over here, I must say. Jeannie's saying, I meant the fact that Mars is going into mutable Sagittarius and Mars rules Scorpio. Okay. I get what you mean. Yeah. I hear you, man. What else? Shay 66 saying, September was almost 3 months. What? Well, hold on a minute. Clarify that, please, Shay, for me. September was about 3 months. What do you mean? September was about 3 months ago, or September seemed like it was 3 months long? Which one are you talking? Which one are you saying? Shout out to Mitsu Mitsu Susanna, welcome to the show. Yeah, we like it. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Keep your comments coming. Jeannie saying, yeah, September felt long. Really? Tiffany's letting me know that, no, we are spending Halloween at my parents' house. So I'm not decorating my own house because we won't be here. I'm sure my mum has decorated and we will trick and treat at my hometown. Great stuff. Sounds good to me. I'm in. Hey, trick or treat. Angela was saying September was 3 months. Really? September was 3 months. Why did September seem long? I don't know. Did September seem long? Did a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about 3 months. Oh, God. Yeah. James is letting me know. Beautiful for Israel and James. Yeah. Beautiful for the Libras, right? Yeah. Well, James is saying, September was the eclipse bullshit. Yeah. BS. Coco Brown, hey. Oh, okay. You're conversating with Tiffany. That's what's going on here. Going to be spending all this time reading out messages. What's going on? Yeah, Shay's saying September seems like it was 3 months ago. Long. Right, I get ya. No, September was last month. But mind you, we're at the end of October, so it could seem like, maybe you're thinking the beginning of September and then end of October, which is practically 2 months. Shay's saying October is just 2 weeks. Yeah. October seems like it was 2 days. Shout out to Holly. Holly Rip. Is it Holly Rip? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Yeah, it was just October just went. I don't know where it went, but it just went. It just went. Gina is saying one third of my children went back to school in September. The other Euro were waitlisted. So it did take forever, but I enjoyed the time with my little ones, so it was perfectly slow for me. Yeah, I hear that. Not Euro 2. Not Euro 2. Right, clearly. Yeah. Well, Mercury's in Sag. Opposing Uranus. There's all this crazy, I don't know, interpretations or understanding. Yeah, interesting. And Mercury, like I said, slowing down. Okay, what else is happening here? First, let's go to the 2nd. 2nd of November. We're going to, on the 2nd, this Sunday coming, we're going to have the exact Venus coming up to make that perfect square to Jupiter. So that's still going to be there by the 2nd of November. Watch how you're spending. That can be crazy spending, crazy everything, really. What else are we having? 3rd. Anything in particular? 3rd is when it perfects. So 2nd and 3rd of November is when Venus is going to make that perfect square to Jupiter. Perfect alignment. What's happening on the 4th? On the 4th of November, Mars is going to move into Sagittarius. There we go. Booyah! Yep. We got it, baby. On the 4th of November, Mars moves into Sagittarius. And when Mars moves into Sagittarius, he's also going to oppose Uranus. We're going to have Mars opposing Uranus, people. Whoa. Now that could be very explosive. It can be very exciting. It can be very exciting. It can be extremely... but you see, Mars, Uranus is... Oh, God. I mean, anything with Uranus we know is unpredictable. And Uranus himself can be very explosive. But throw Mars in the mix, it's like, oh, God, what we got here? Got like a popcorn machine. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, watch it. Especially you Americans. Now, why did I say the Americans? Because America is Sagittarius rising. We're going to be hearing some, well, I mean, we're always hearing stuff about America, aren't we? But we're going to probably be hearing some big stuff. And America, or the chart of the USA, also has Mars in Gemini in the 7th house. So they're going to be getting a opposition. Things are about to heat up by the looks of it, I must say. So this is going to be the 4th. So we're going to have Mars opposing Uranus. What else are we going to be having? Mars will also sextile Pluto in Aquarius. That's good. It's a good. It's a bit more stabilized energy. That so yeah, that can be good. Yeah, so that's going to be on the 4th. So on the 4th, we're going to be getting that. What else? Next week, Wednesday. What else is happening? Sun looks like he's going to be unaspected, not really doing much. Venus is also going to be coming to the end of her cycle in Libra. 6th of November. 7th. Oh, that means on the 6th of November, Venus will move into Scorpio. Will it be on the 6th? Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's on the 6th. On the 6th, Venus is going to move into the sign of Scorpio. What was I doing there? Sorry. Yeah, it's going to be on the 6th. On the 6th of November, late on the 6th, but it's going to move into Scorpio. Then we're getting Scorpio vibes. What else is going to be happening? The sun is going to be quite unaspected for a bit. I think that's going to be interesting times, sort of like after that first week in November. But yeah, on the 6th, 7th, Venus will move into the sign of Scorpio. Now that should be interesting. What else? As she moves into Scorpio, Venus will square Pluto. What could we be expecting here? Venus square Pluto. Well, on a personal level, it's a time to you see, with Pluto, he's a purging planet. So Pluto wants to change and transform something to do with our values. Can also affect things we love or people we love. Could be places we love. All depends what kind of Venus you have in your birth chart. But collectively, Venus square Pluto is asking the nation to change, to eliminate things which are no longer serving us in regards to our, what's the word I'm looking for here? Our values. What do we value? What do we hold most dear to us? I mean, for many people, it's relationships, but not everyone's in a relationship. Could be something else. Could be money. But that's something that we're going to... So that's going to be on the 7th, right? 6th, 7th of November. Venus moves into Scorpio. As she moves in, boom, she meets the clutches of Pluto. That's a real Pluto or Hades Persephone story right there. And she's also moved into the sign of Scorpio. So there's something about Venus going into the underworld. Yeah. Going into the underworld. That's what that's all about. Digging deep. We've got to go deep inside us and check out that what's happening with our psychological, our psyche. So yeah, cool stuff. Jeannie saying, I feel that's calling me to get a tattoo. First house. What's that? What was that? First one ever, Mars in my first house, cohabiting with my natal Saturn, the skin. You guys, yeah, you really go off on one, don't you, with your... you really go into your charts. Like, you want the whole world to know your charts, your chart placements. It's all good. But I just love the way that you're just breaking it all down. This podcast is an educational podcast. Did you not know that?
That is correct.
Thank you. It's educational. Make no mistake about it. So yeah, okay. So Mars moving into your first house, cohabiting with your Saturn, the skin. You want to get a tattoo. Okay, that's regards to Mars Uranus opposition. Okay, got ya. Coco Brown. It will take it. Oh no. So I think somebody's addressing something to Coco Brown. Okay, all right, cool. Because you're having your own conversations here, aren't you? The Venus thing with Pluto definitely points towards shadow work for the purposes of self-esteem. Yeah, definitely. Self-love, self-esteem. Those are the things that it's all about what we value. What do you love? What is love? Pluto or Venus square Pluto will make us encounter things that will ask that. So yeah. James is saying, if you take it from the union with Ireland, more recent, Libra rising. Oh, really? I need to go check Ireland's chart. But I think you're talking about something with Coco Brown there. It's like you guys have got your own thing here. You guys have got your own thing. Leave me out of it. It is what it is. What is that measure? Yeah. Okay. Modest Astrum was saying, and October feels like a week or two. Exactly. Yeah. You're absolutely correct there. Shout out to All Set Crystals. Shout out to Mystic of Jupiter. Ooh, I like that one. Mystic of Jupiter. Enlighten us, please. What are you about? What mystics of Jupiter do you have? You're talking the UK chart. The Libra rising. Which one? That's the 1801, right? 1801's got the Libra rising. The 1066 has got Aries rising. Now that sounds more like UK. Let's go out and conquer the world. You need to have Aries rising. But yeah, you mentioned the US. Yes, the US is Sagittarius rising. Mentioned Sagittarius rising chart. James says the 1066 is French. It's William the Conqueror. 1066 chart. That's the William the Conqueror one. Yeah, that one. Aries rising. I'm telling you, man. Use that chart for the UK. Works like a charm. James says bloody invaders. Yeah, well, we need a few of them. Everybody did it. The British just did it well. They did it better than everybody else. But they all did it. Every civilization's invade. It's an ongoing story. Welcome to the world of humanity. Tiffany's saying, oh, nice. Mars is conjunct my ascendant within a few degrees. And Venus is exactly trine my sun today. Oh, whoopee. Lucky for you. Yeah. All Set Crystals. Hotep Israel. Hotep to you. Peace. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Show. Mystic of Jupiter. Ruling planet in 12th house. Scorpio is what I'm about. Really now? Yeah, 12th house can be quite mystic. Actually, not so well. Yeah, it can be. Has this depends how you what kind of astrology you're doing. All Set Crystals, just listening to learn something. Yeah, why not? Yeah, you can learn something on this show. This is a very, very educated show. Did you not know that?
That's correct.
Thank you. Even Darth Vader agrees with me. If you all what you need to learn, just tune into the Lunar Lounge show. Yeah. That's how that's what it sounds like when you listen to the Lunar Lounge show. That's the kind of stuff you get. Anywho, back to the chart. Yeah? Back to this Mercury opposite Uranus and Mars opposite Uranus and Venus moving into Scorpio, squaring Pluto. Yeah, fireworks are going off. Make no mistake about it. It is what it is. What else have we got? So this is going to be on the 7th of November. What else? Let's go to the days and let's see. We got anything else going on? Not really. Okay, Venus squares. So Venus is going to be squaring. Yeah, 7th, 8th of November. Venus will square. Pluto exact, and then people. On the 9th of November. On the 9th of November, what is going to be happening? Yeah, Mr. Mercury is going stationary. People, Mercury's going stationary. Yeah, I know. It's that time of the month. Listen, you know what it is. You know what Mercury retrograde's about, right? So it's starting here on the 9th of November. I was about to say September there. You guys talking about September, got me want to talk about 9th of November. We're going to have Mercury stationed to go retrograde. Stations on the 9th, 10th. By the 10th, 11th, Mr. Man is going retrograde, moving backwards. Time for research, time to readjust, time to realign, time to redo, time to everything, reevaluate. This is what, Mercury retrograde is all about. Make sure you back up your computers. Make sure you're insured. Yes. Because these are the times of the year when Mercury goes retrograde. It all goes a little bit funny. Disruption. I've already heard the doctors are going on strike. Look at this. Do these doctors have an astrologer or something? These junior doctors, by the way. Do they have an astrologer? Because they always seem to go on strike during Mercury retrograde. Mercury rules junior doctors, Hope you know that. Strongly connected. Yeah, Mercury. So when he's up to his antics, it's like, yeah, anything can happen. So yeah, watch out. Watch out for that. Jeannie's saying 12th house can be one of those things, mystical and delusional. Oh yeah. The third is a bit of both. Or the insanity. You see, the thing is when people attribute 12th house to mystical things, 12th house is it's hidden things, not necessarily mystical. Very often, I think the mystical is really coming from those people who practice ABC, 12 alphabet astrology, and they're associating the 12th house with Pisces. Not the same. So that's where that mystical kind of comes in. There's an element of Pisces energy there. But I hear you. It can be. The 12th house can be mystical. All depends how it manifests for the particular individual. James is saying, I love Mercury retrograde. Lola saying, indeed, make sure you're insured. Oh, yeah. Please do. Especially during the time of Mercury retrograde. Mystic of Jupiter is letting me know. You asked what I'm about. I also have a grand trine in water. And 4th house, Pisces, stellium. Woo! Well, I say, what is it with you guys? You like spilling out your whole charts, don't you? You nothing back. Yeah. No, I hear you. Mystic of Jupiter. I like it. Yes, I did ask what you were about. And you're letting me know. You're all about the mystics and all about the water, you know. Got a grand trine in water. Well, we've got a grand trine going on right now, which I just spoke about. Shout out to Asu. How you doing? Shout out to Mango Rubicon. Love it. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, Mercury retrograde. Do make sure that things are, again, also in check. Tiffany saying, I sometimes worry about my baby's 12th house Virgo moon, which is opposite Saturn in Pisces in the 6th. I think I'll speak to certain healing abilities she will have. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's good that, people, it's one of the things about with astrology, if you can be aware of that, you can perhaps maybe, as her being your child, you can help, sort of like guide her or help wherever, I think we all need some help somewhere. But by using astrology, you definitely see those blind spots for sure. Yeah. Jeannie saying, depends on what is in the rest of the chart. You always have to look at the whole picture. Yeah, most definitely. Can't pigeonhole, although we're all guilty of it. I suppose we have to do a little bit of pigeonholing here and there. But yeah. Anywho, back to this chart. So, what's happening here? 11th of November. Anything? Nothing. Oh, what's happening there? Missed something there. Uranus moves into Taurus on the 8th. Right? 7th, 8th of November. Moves into Taurus. 9th, Mercury stations to go retrograde. By the 10th, 11th of November, Mercury begins his retrograde. Ooh, okay. What else is going to be happening in and around that time? The sun is going to be making a trine, so building up again, a little bit like Mystic of Jupiter with her grand trine. But yeah, we're going to be getting another grand trine here with the sun, Jupiter, and Saturn. Isn't it amazing that Jupiter, trining Saturn right now? It's like, what, really? Just a few months ago, you were squaring each other. Now, there's a trine. Beautiful. Jupiter trine Saturn is really good. Can be really good for the economy, really good for business also as well. Jupiter, because let's face it, the Jupiter trine Saturn, this is the first trine since the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction we had in Aquarius in 2020. Yeah? You'll remember 2020, don't you? Oh, yeah. What can you say about 2020? You remember about 2020 with all that COVID? Yeah. Of course you do. It is what it is. Let's look at. I can't keep up with some of these comments that you are reading. Or saying. Depends on what the judge. Tiffany's saying the rest of the chart is fairly positive. Libra rising with the 9th house stellium. Again, you guys just say all your charts, don't you? Everybody knows all your charts. Jeannie's saying the chart can help you nurture what needs to be nurtured and work on challenges like a blueprint of a house. You have the blueprint, but you need to build. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree, Jeannie. Absolutely correct. AC says, yeah. Mango Rubicon, how you doing, man? You looking happy. Who's this? Dylan. Is it Dylan? Dylan Boca? Oh, yeah. Ace was saying, I was living the dream in the first lockdown. No uni, chilling at home, saving money. It was brilliant, wasn't it? Wasn't it brilliant? Oh my God. It was brilliant. It was nice. Well, the first couple of months was nice. I think everybody liked it in the lockdown for the first couple of months. It was like, yeah, didn't have to work, you know, getting paid. You were getting paid every week or every month. You didn't have to work. But then you see, it's half a dozen, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Meaning it kind of works out the same way. Because when you stay at home, you eat more. Yeah. Yeah, you started, everyone was watching Netflix. Everyone was Netflixed out. Everyone was on Zoom. So yeah, but after about a month, no. People were at home with their partners. You know, domestic violence went up during COVID, right? Well, yeah, because obviously husbands at home, more frustration, can't go out with their friends. Ladies can't hook up with their lady friends and go out and have a nice ladies' night out. You couldn't socialize. So you were locked in. So the frustration, really, it's really Saturnian thing, wasn't it? Really. I mean, yeah, you can't. But yeah, it's, yeah, lockdown was really funny. I think the first 2-3 months, I think people were fine with it. After like 3 months, people were tearing out their hair. And that's where people started to say, oh, sod this shit. I don't believe the government. And they're talking nonsense. And everyone started going on a throwing temper tantrums and started disobeying. Wanted to do their own thing. And then what happened? Spiked up. People don't listen, you know. People we always think we know what's best. What can I say? Crazy. Never to be forgotten. And I know it does sound cruel, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind another COVID. I wouldn't mind another lockdown. Lock your ass down. Bloody people. Humans. I've had enough of you. Lock your ass down. Where's Boris Johnson and Trump when you need one? Lock it down, man. Yeah, I did like the lockdown. I enjoyed it, but it is what it is. Jin is saying same thing, and you get the outer things, transits, for example. What affects what's most good? Yeah. I hear you, man. Let's go to this chart and let's finish this off. Oh, I missed something there. How can I miss that? On the 5th of November, people. On the 5th of November, we're going to have a full moon in Taurus. Exalted moon. We like that. That's got to be fruitful. Surely. It's going to be at 13 degrees. Yeah, I do like the full moon in Taurus coming up. What else? And we still have Venus just right at the end of Libra right there. So that's quite good. I do like it. It's not making any particular strong aspects to anything. But yeah. So we're gonna have a full moon. It's gonna be next weekend. I said weekend. It's gonna be next week, Wednesday. It's gonna be next week, Wednesday. Full moon. Yeah. While I'm doing the Lunar Lounge pod. You see, Lunar Lounge fits right in with the lunations, doesn't it? Great. Could have planned it better. I'm going to have to arrange a party next week. Going to have a party on set. How about that? Full moon in Taurus. Right next to my moon, I've got moon in Taurus too. So this full moon is going to be coinciding with my lunar return. Wow. What a month. Yeah. I'll be bringing some drinks and snacks next week on the podcast. So watch out for that. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a celebration full moon. Why not? An exalted full moon. It's a good one. So yeah, let's look out for that one. And with Venus in I mean, she's not making an aspect, she's in aversion, but nevertheless, that's okay. So that's going to be on the 5th. things coming to a head, things coming to completion, what's manifesting for you. That is all what that full moon is going to be about. Yeah, keep it locked. And then also over here in the UK, we have what a celebration every year called Bonfire Night. Guy Fawkes. Ever heard of Guy Fawkes? The gentleman who was trying to burn down the House of Parliament? Yeah, we celebrate him on, well, we celebrate his, what are we celebrating? His death? Or the fact that he was trying to burn down the House of Commons or the Parliament? Not House of Commons. Well, House of Commons, Parliament. He was trying to burn something down. Yeah, but they caught him. Oh. And we have been celebrating Guy Fawkes. Anybody remember Penny for the Guy?
That is correct.
Yeah, anybody remember that? Yeah, I used to do that as a little kid. Used to make loads of money. Ah, the good old days. Oh, what a say. Where are those days gone? You guys don't know what you're missing. Penny for the Guy. You had Halloween, then a week later, Bonfire Night. It was wonderful. Yeah. Stuffed my face with toffee apples. Ah, the good old days. Anywho, back to the chart. Lola saying Taurus always speaks for itself. Yeah, tell me about it. James is saying that's why I was saying earlier, vibes for you and I with that full moon. Yeah, let's do it, James. I'm in. Coco Brown saying, I remember Penny for the Guy. Yeah, Penny for Guy Fawkes. That's what it was for. We were collecting money for Guy Fawkes. We were collecting money for somebody who was trying to burn down the Parliament. Oh, God. Well, what is happening here? Ace is saying, I think one more might sort me out. Yeah, work on some personal projects. I hear you. She's talking about the lockdown. You know, can we get another lockdown? Keir Starmer, can someone get Sir Keir Starmer on the phone, please? Yeah, can someone get Sir Keir Starmer on the phone, and we can have another lockdown. We can discuss how we're going to get a lockdown. Get the world leaders on the phone. We can put it together. Maybe we need to have a word with Tiffany, Memphis, Tennessee. Let us know where those monkeys with COVID, and although you mentioned other things which were attached to them, like hepatitis and herpes. Yeah. If it was just the COVID, I might take my chance. Surely that... I mean, I have to look into that. I'm not saying you're lying, Tiffany. I'm just saying I have to look into that because, I mean, what kind of experiment are you conducting where you've got a van, lorry, whatever, truck full of monkeys, and then, I mean, if that's true, I mean, bloody hell. Talk about risky behavior. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, Lola, I'm with you. I think I'll take my chance with COVID. Don't know about the other stuff. This is true. I had to double check the facts and confirm. Yeah, no. I'm saying it's just so it sounds very alarming that a university. I mean, okay, fair enough. They're probably doing some research and then it crashed. So what? Have the monkeys escaped? Is this what you're saying? Are the monkeys on the loose? Because if those monkeys are on the loose, let me know if the monkeys are on the loose. And how many monkeys are we talking about? 1, 2? If it's a couple, then okay, not so bad. But it did sound, or maybe that was just me, like there were lots of monkeys being transported with COVID and hepatitis and herpes. Here is that. They caught some of them, but not all of them, from my understanding. Yeah, Lola says 1 is enough. Yeah. Of course it is. Have you seen the movie Outbreak by any chance? I'm always recommending movies for you. Go and watch the movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman and Morgan Freeman and Sunderland. Was it Kevin Sunderland? I think it might have been his dad. But one of the Sunderlands, he was in there as well. Yeah, go watch it. That was one monkey. And look what look what they were going to do. They were going to bomb the whole. They were going to drop a bomb on the whole thing, wipe them all out. That's from one monkey. So Tiffany's telling me 5 monkeys. You got to be crazy. What? 5 monkeys are in near Memphis, Tennessee, on the loose with COVID and herpes and hepatitis. Oh, you've got to be. This has got to be red alert, man. Red alert. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Who would plan such a thing? Who I want to know who's in charge of this operation.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, totally agree. It is what it is. Anywho, let's go back to this chart, finish it up. What else? So we got the full moon, so that's going to be next week. I think I might leave it there on that full moon, although I did talk about. But yeah, Mercury stations goes around on Mercury. People get prepared for the Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Tiffany's letting me know Jappers County, Mississippi, not Memphis, but not far from Memphis. Yeah, same region. Okay. Well, whoever's in charge of that, I'll tell you what, you've got some questions to ask. Oh, you've got some questions to answer. There's just one monkey still on the loose. Others were caught. Yeah, I bet. Maybe that's what they're telling you so that you don't panic. Maybe it's more than one monkey. Humans. When will we learn? How about never? How about never? Right? What's happened to my screen? Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm back. Coolio. So that's the end of that. So what are we on right now? Where are we? It's competition time, right? Something along that line. And let's bring up the email for the time. So people, you know the deal. I ask a question. And the first person who inboxes me the following week, Wednesday at midnight UK time, so do adjust your clocks accordingly. And we are going, I'm just going to be pulling up the, I don't think we got a winner this week. However, I do want to put a few things straight. And I may be a little bit guilty about this. Okay. I asked a question. First person who inboxes me the following week, Wednesday, no, like next week, Wednesday, at midnight UK time. So do adjust your clocks. Gets to be the proud winner of £30. You can buy you a bottle of wine. And the question I asked last week was, give me the 4 planets that are to do with money, wealth, finances, the 4 significators. I did say significators. For money, for wealth in the chart. And maybe I didn't word it properly. But then again, if I start suppose I do need to word it properly, but I have to be mindful because then it's just like, well, I don't give too many, well, it's not a clue, I suppose. You've got to know it. It's either you know it or you don't. Anywho, let's go to the answers for last week, and then I'm going to pose another question. But I don't think we have a winner this week for some reason. So Lola saying, have a good one, everyone. Have to run. Thank you very much. So yeah, that was the question which I asked last week. Shout out to Iffy, welcome to the show. Shout out to 11th House Devotional, 11th House Devotional. Astrum, gotta run, goodbye. Thank you very much for letting us know. Yeah. First answer. Olina, you got him first this weekend. Dear Israel, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. Not correct. Next person in, Surah. Answer came in second. Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Okay. Not correct. Third answer to come in. Christian. I like this one. Bro, when we studied this the last time, you mentioned the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Pluto. So he named 5 planets. Okay. My answer is the Sun, Venus, Jupiter, and Pluto. Knowing my luck, it'll be Mercury instead of the Sun. LOL. Final answer: Sun, Venus, Jupiter, Pluto. Incorrect. Banji, don't worry, Banji. Don't worry. You're going to be correct. Anybody who signed up to my course, not just signing up to my courses, but anybody who knows astrology, you're going to start getting some of these questions. What planet signifies money in the chart? I did say signify. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Pluto. Incorrect. James wants in on the business. Wants a little bit in on the business. The 4 planets connected with wealth money are Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. I think you already know my preference, he says. I like this one. Maybe I didn't, but I don't think I did to phrase it right. The 4 significators of wealth. Now, I've noticed a lot of you, or pretty much all of you, apart from Surah, I think it was, all mentioned Pluto. Yeah, is that correct? No. Olena didn't mention Pluto. But the correct answer is the 4 planets that signify money in the chart. The 4 planets that we have to look at is the Sun, because the Sun is the source. How are we going to know how you're going to make money if we don't know your source? Money is a currency. That's why they use the word currency for money. Currents, like water. That's why they call banks on the banks of the Nile, banks of the river, water, ebb and flow. Getting it? Moon. None of you mentioned the moon. Do you know moon's connected with your money? The answer is Sun, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter are the 4 significators of money in the chart. Now, Pluto can be money, especially perhaps if he's in the money houses. Yes. But Pluto's money is different. Pluto is more connected with other people's money. It's a little bit like the 8th house, maybe stuff to do with inheritance. Not all the time. Can also be money through corruption, through crime, through power. You know, Pluto's all about power, essentially. This is his main thing. James saying obvious in retrospect. Yeah. But Pluto involves it's more external. It's a generational planet. Now Pluto can be wealth. Pluto aspects, Pluto placements can bring big wealth. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So he is a planet, but he's not a general significator when we're looking in the chart. Totally different. So, Christian, yeah, you were correct in the class I had, but that's when I'm talking about wealth as in looking at it from a business, or when we're talking about money in terms of a business. So, yeah. Moon. Moon is the earthly planet. It's the closest planetary body to us, right? You're not going to do no money without the moon. The moon is the ebb and flow. New moon, full moons are all to do with the ebb and flow of money. Make no mistake about it. So yeah, those are the 4 planets that signify. And maybe I should have worded it better. I take responsibility on that one. I'm a bit guilty on that. Maybe I should have worded it a bit better. But yeah, those are the 4 planets for money, signifying money and wealth. Those are the first 4 planets that we go to when you're looking about someone's money in the chart. That's what we will go. But don't worry, we're going to get it. Banji, don't worry. Well, we haven't reached that part in class yet. It's all going to be coming. It is what it is. Listen. So, question for this week. I asked a question. First person who answers me next week, Wednesday at midnight, UK time, so Joshua clocks. I believe the first 1, 2, 3. 3 answers that came in on the midnight button. It was seconds that separated them apart. Olena came in first, then Surah, then Christian. All came in on the midnight. Banji came in at 1 minute past. James came in at 1 minute past. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, you gotta be in there, man. So it is what it is. So Faye saying, can you repeat about that, the 4 planets, please? I missed it. Don't worry, you're gonna catch it in class, Faye. You're in class. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter are the 4 significators for money. Your money. Those are the 4 planets that we first go to before anything else. Before we go to the ruler of your second house and all that kind of stuff. But you don't worry. After a while, you students that are doing my course are going to start cleaning up. It's going to look a little bit, it's going to be a bit biased after a while. Because you're going to be like, oh, it's only the people who sign up to this course that are getting the questions. But that's not going to be true. It's going to be the people who know their astrology. You can learn from many other places. So, yeah. James says, tell us how to get more money using our personal moons, Israel. I'm not going to say that here. But one thing you can do, you can start using your lunar phases. Your lunar phases can give good direction as to high times and low times for you based on your lunar phase that you were born under. But there are other criteria. You know, there's 11 criteria that you've got to look at for the moon. I don't think the average person looks at 3. Yeah, for the moon. 11. It's crazy. Tiffany saying, would Mercury not be commerce, trade? Yes, Mercury rules commerce and trade. He does rule, but that's more to do with the exchange. He's connected with money, but it's more connected with the exchange of money. Different. Every planet and any planet can be connected with money or with making money on a more personal. But we're talking about the 4 significators. When we're talking about significators, they are the general significators for that, right? So, you know, any planet could be connected with travel, but we know that Mercury, Jupiter, these are significators for travel. Moon, Mercury, these are significators for travel. But there could be other planets based on your own personal chart that could be signifying travel for you. That's totally different. So there's a difference between knowing the significator of something and, yeah. But Mercury, yeah, Mercury's trade, he's commerce. But that's different. That's what he rules. Trade, commerce, exchange. Mercury's about exchange, right? To communicate, to make connections. That's why he's connected with those things. Faye says, I knew about 3 of them. thought it might have been Pluto, not moon. Yeah, people don't consider the moon. So yeah, James says 11 things to check. Sounds a little bit like a podcast idea with Chris Brennan. Yeah. Yeah, get Chris Brennan on the phone. Don't worry, we're cooking up something. Something will come. My problem must be my moon and sun, both Saturn ruled, and in fall and in detriment. Yeah, it could be connected to it. It's connected to it. There could be other things as well that need to be looked at. We've got to look at the chart. But however, you booked a reading, haven't you? So hey, you might find out in your reading. Be right back. Got to take my baby into daycare. Hopefully the show ain't finished by the time you come back. How about that? Ace is saying, I'm surprised Mercury wasn't in there. Yeah, so Mercury is how money communicates. Yes, Mercury is the connection. Mercury shows you how you connect to your money. That's different. That's what Mercury does. Mercury shows you how you connect with your money. Yeah? All of them have their different, you've got to know who's doing what. Mercury's showing you how you connect to your money. That's different. He's showing you where the exchange is happening, but he's not the money himself. No. So yeah, cool stuff. So this week's question, people, I ask a question. First person who inboxes me next weekend. Why do I keep saying next weekend? Next week, Wednesday. Sorry. Wednesday. Make sure it's Wednesday, not weekend. Whatever you do, do not text me on the weekend. Next week, Wednesday, 12 midnight UK time. So Joshua Clock, 12 midnight UK time, right? First person who inboxes me gets to win £30. The question, and the reason why I do it like that, I would probably do it like this one, but not everybody. Most people who listen to the show listen to the recording. They either listen to the YouTube version or they download it, you know, on Amazon or Spotify or Apple. You know, they listen to it there. That's where most people listen to this show. So yeah, and you all know that I'm appreciative of you all who do listen to the recordings and who support the show. I really, really, yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. So the question is, the fifth house is the house of children. However, you're not supposed to be just looking at just the fifth house for children. There are actually 4 houses. The fifth house is the first house that we address or we look at when wanting to address situations to do with children or around children. Meaning, there's another 3 houses. I need those houses, please. What are the other 3 houses aside from the fifth house that are connected with children? Matters of children. There are 3 houses, 4 houses in total. The fifth, you know. What are the other 3 houses? I need those 3 houses, please. First person who inboxes me next week, Wednesday at midnight UK time, so Joshua Clocks according to your time zone, gets to be the winner of £30. The fifth house is the house of children. That is where we look for children, right? There are 3 other houses that must also be looked at and, considered before addressing the situation around children. What are the other 3 houses? First person who inboxes me next week, you get to be the winner of £30. For those of you listening to the recording, the email where you send the answer to is the Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. The Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. So yeah, what are the other 3 houses? Send them in, baby. I want to hear it. So, and I don't want to be hearing fifth house. So I think that one's out of the question. You already know. It's not a part. I want the other 3. that need to be considered. First person that inboxes me next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time, adjust the clocks according to your time zone, you get £30. The Lunar Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. Okay. Slowly but surely, the show is winding down. Again, chance to plug myself. People say I don't plug myself enough. But you know what I'm going to say, tarot card classes. Now, I'm meant to be starting a tarot card course on the 8th, which is not this Saturday, the following Saturday. However, it's looking Mercury retrograde, like it's going to be postponed. Yeah. Let's see. So it might be being pushed back another, or I don't know. Might be towards the end of November by the looks of it. But tarot card class is coming. There's going to be two. One's for beginners, one's also for intermediate level. For those of you who've done my beginners level, you will also for those of you who've done the beginners level, remember you have automatic access to repeat the other to keep the beginners class at no extra cost. You're also entitled to a bit of a discount if you want to also take the intermediate lesson. And then for those of you who are signing up to the intermediate lesson, that's also going to be coming up also as well. Geomancy, I've told you about the geomancy. I'm really excited about this. I'm really this one's going to be a big one. This one's going to be a big one. Oh, I'm going in, baby. I'm going in. Shout out to Paula. How you doing? Shout out to Greg. Cosmic Universe in the building. Yeah. Asa, I missed your thing. I said, I guess I would have to be analytical about it. Virgo Mercury here. Luckily, I'm in the legal field. Yeah, certainly. Nurturing Nirvana. Ooh, I like that name. Nurturing Nirvana. Nirvana. How you doing? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So this one's going to be a big one. I'm really, I'm so excited about the geomancy. It's going to be really cool. And for those of you who know astrology as well, it's going to be really good for you because it's going to have astrology. It's astrology and geomancy, but I'm going to be going into the whole history of this. So people, stay tuned. I may be doing a free webinar, free introduction to geomancy. Do watch out for that. I'll be talking about that on social media, or I'll be posting it very, very soon. I'll also be mentioning it here as well. So it'll be free for anybody who wishes to attend. Free introduction on geomancy, so you understand how it all works and where it's coming from and its history and its uses. Powerful stuff. So yeah, watch out for that. Palmistry, numerology, all of that's all in. It's there. It's just getting the dates and lining it up. I need an assistant, people. That's what I need. I need somebody who's going to help me out, but somebody who's going to work for free. Bit of slave labor going on there. You will learn on the job. Bloody hell. I need an apprentice. That's what I need. You got to have a laugh, right?
We all need to laugh.
Exactly, Donald Trump. You tell him. So yeah, it is what it is. So all of that is all coming up. Surely something will be sorted again. Mercury, something's telling me, I don't know. But anyway, to just back up your stuff. Tiffany saying, do a webinar on the 11 things to check for the moon. Bloody hell, you got to be joking, ain't you? You got to sign up to the course for that, man. All of that's in the course. Speaking about course, you all know astrology course. It's the only astrology school, only astrology platform that not one, not two, but 3 live classes every week. And guess what? A 4th one is going to be on the way. Yeah, probably in the new year. I'm going to be announcing a 4 live class every week. Astrology. No other astrology platform is doing it. Upon signing up, you get lifetime access. There was a discount that was running. You'll remember the discount, don't you? Gone. Finito. Forget it. So yeah, but there will be some discounts coming up, especially for quote unquote Black Friday. So yeah, watch out for that. Maybe you want to grasp in then. Yeah, the astrology is the big one, and you have lifetime access. If you want to learn at your own pace, you come to the class, you ask any question that you want, all there. If you're interested, email me. That's the email on the screen, sacredplanets@gmail.com. Sacredplanets@gmail.com. That's anything to do with the courses that I've mentioned. If you have any interest or anything, you want an update, you want to get the link, shoot me an email and we do it. Jeannie saying, your podcast is one of the best out. Oh, really? I love that. Oh. That's for you, Jeannie. Nice round of applause. I like that. Cute stuff. Yeah. Oh, try and make it into entertaining. Did you pull the tarot card yet? No, that's coming next. So yeah, I just thought I'd just plug myself first. But yeah, that's what yeah, that's what's on board at the moment. So where are we going? We got, yeah, tarot card of the week. That's what's next. End of the show, of course. So let's pull out the tarot card of the week. Let's see what we're going to be getting this week. What did we get last week? I can't remember. Well, mine's going blank. Anywho, let's have a... Didn't we get the world? We got the world card last week, didn't we? Yeah, something like that. Jeannie's saying, so is this position remote? Because I'll do it for free. Link me. Jeannie's saying, link her. All right, then. All right. Okay. Would it be remote? Yeah, I suppose it would be remote. Yeah, it would be. You don't know. I don't have to tell you. My work's remote. I work remote. Got to work remote. So yeah, it would be remote. Yeah. But yeah, I'd want to pay you. I wouldn't want to, you know, take advantage of you. And what would you be doing? That's the thing with my job. It's just so personal. You're just dealing with all personal stuff. It's like, okay, what are you going to be doing? Yeah, emails. Don't worry, AI's taking over. So you're going to get all this automated email stuff now and all that kind of stuff. But I like a bit of human touch. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'd love to see your chart. See if you're good for the company. Good for the company, bringing in some money. You're going to make me rich. You got a strong second house. That's the kind of thing. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, hit me up. We'll see. Sometimes it's like I'm looking at the thing and like, what do I need somebody to do? Maybe I don't need somebody to do nothing. I just need to structure myself in a particular way. Yeah. Anywho, let's go. Tarot card of the week. What is it going to be? Asu said, sign me up. Oh, I'm getting volunteers here. I've got Asu and I've got Jeannie. That's two. That will make work lighter. Shout out to Astro Muriel Pala. Saki Lika. I can't pronounce some of these names. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Show. You know who you are. Jean is saying, never like a professional receptionist and manager with 16 years experience. Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that one. Yeah, I'll be hooking you up. LOL, the customer service is everything. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, so tarot card of the week. What do we got? We got the moon. Well, we're gonna have a full moon next week, aren't we? That's interesting. I don't think we've ever got the moon on this on the Lunar Lounge podcast. The moon is what it's all about. What is about to manifest? What is inside of us? What is deep inside of us that we have to look at? We've been asked to confront our fears here. our insecurities. Ooh, yeah, not letting you go. Our insecurities, our fears, things are brewing, things are coming up. The moon card represents, it's a time to release, right? It's synchronous with the full moon, which we're going to have next week. So, and the moon is waxing right now. So this card is like, sort of like giving us a heads up, like, hey, start, you know, whatever's brewing, whatever's boiling, whatever's bubbling that we need to, you know, get ready to release. All our fears, our insecurities, our shadows, our, you know, repressed parts of ourselves, suppressed parts of ourselves, coming to the surface, allowing us to confront our inner demons in order for us to heal. This is what the moon card essentially is about. Follow your intuition, follow your instincts, see what it is that is coming out here for you. This is what the moon card essentially is about. I like it. Coolio. So that's the card of the week. We got the moon. What's your emotions over the course of the next week? Watch how you're responding, how you are reacting to what people say, what they do. How are you feeling? Where do you feel insecure about your life? Where do you feel that you know, you may be losing something or something slipping away from you? This card is addressing that. So yeah, the moon card. Anywho, that is the tarot card of the week. The moon card. Tiffany's saying we were just talking about the importance of the moon. Oh, most definitely. Gina's let me know. Venus in Taurus, in the 6th, trining Mars, in Cap, and my MC in Virgo, Sag rising, Cancer. It's like you're getting hit with all this. It's like I need to see the chart. Here we are, 1,000 miles an hour. Ginny's also saying, plus the rule of my 10th house is in the 4th. I work from home. Okay. And with the ruler of my chart also in the 4th. Okay. Strong 4th house. Coolio. Yeah, you can work from home. In this case, you can work from anywhere. Again, it's remote, isn't it? So it's cool. Tiffany says, I'm going to visit family. Moon seems applicable. Yeah. Moon definitely is linked with family and people who we have strong emotional ties and connections with. So yeah, that would be the moon. Ace is saying, you already know my charts. I would be on it. Yes, I do. Ace is saying, sign me up, man. Okay, all right. I'll have to give you a shout. You know what's going on. Yeah, it is what it is. But people, I have come to the end of the show, end of the Lunar Lounge. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the show. Thanks for your comments, your inputs. Really appreciate it. I'll be back next week again. Same place, same time, giving you the updates of what is happening in the cosmos. Any last minute announcements? No, I think that's it. I want to thank each and every single one of you who've taken time to tune in. You know who you are. There's too many names to mention. Aishu, Pretty, shout out to Cosmic Universe. Helen, I didn't even see Helen who joined in there. Helen Olivia, thank you. Modus Astrom, 11th house devoted. Mystic of Jupiter. We had Shay in the building. Geraldine, shout outs to you also as well. Everybody who joined. Mason all the way from New York. Tiffany from Memphis, Tennessee. You know who you are. Coco Brown, Outer Shell. Jeannie, Outer Shell. Jeannie. She said I should just call her Jeannie. Yvette, Faye, James, you know who you are, man. It's like, I think this show is eventually just going to be like shout outs. When I'm just shouting out names, there's going to be just so many people. Shout out to all you guys who download the show as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mother, brother, sister, father, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, to tell their friend to download the show. Mr. Atkin in the building, thank you very much. Yeah, all of you, you know who you are. Thanks a lot. Keep supporting the show. For those of you who watch on YouTube, give it a like, put a little comment. It all helps with the algorithm. Put a little thing. Thank you. Whatever it is. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, give a little thumbs up, give a little like. It's all appreciated. Thank you very much. On that note, people, I want to thank each and every single one of you. Who know what it is. That sound. Once the music starts kicking in, that means I'm out of here. My name's Israel Josie. You who've been tuned in to the one and only Lunar Lounge. I'll be back with you next week, same place, same time. On that note, people, take care, and I am out. Thank you.
To the Lunar Lounge.
The Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
The Hitmakers.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
The Hitmakers.